The answer is no. It doesn't. We all know that. Alright, we got those connected, and it looks like we are live. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. We're live with the... Oh, look at that. It disappears. It becomes part of the background. Wow. It's like I'm not holding anything. But oh, there it is. Magic. It's the woven goblet of enemy blood. I need to create a little, like, video game icon for that. Alright, well, I can't play this in the highest quality, but this is good enough. Thanks everyone for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you that shows up. Make sure to hit the like on the stream. That is super useful. And in fact, let's see. How do people get those polls? They're able to send out a poll to everyone and they get to vote in the poll. I want to create a poll. P-O-L-L, not P-O-L-E. Not the poll that women dance on. This is the poll that people vote on. I don't know. Well, if you guys know how to do a poll, let me know. And, yeah, we'll get to it that way. Drunken Dwarf. I knew it had to be you when I saw the first viewer was in. How's it going, man? I'm going to try to play off the preview here. I think it may be better if I actually, excuse me, switch my display to the HDMI directly on my primary monitor here. Oh yeah, that got rid of that 200 millisecond delay. Alright, let me know how the audio looks. Let me know how it looks with me talking, if I need to put a delay in or anything. I used to have a delay, excuse me, but I reinstalled everything. So I wanted to start fresh reinstall of everything I had. And for those that don't know, yes, the Woven Goblet of Enemy Blood is here. It is here, officially.
Come here. Careful of your jump.
Press X to jump. Alright, I did actually play through the entire demo and beat it. However, I'm not given the option to start where I left off. Let me know how the audio is, of course. Game audio versus me audio. I have a new setup. I'm using my old microphone, which is perfectly good quality. No reason not to use it. Oh, I missed it. I thought I had that. Perfect parry. I missed those perfect parries.
Watch out. There's more.
Alright, my voice is a little harsh, but, oh, there we go. Now, these guys, like, purposely slow down just so, oh, shoot. Okay. So that you can get those perfect parries more easily. Large Small World, hey, how is it going? Welcome. Glad to see you here. It looks like all the cutscenes in this game are unskippable. However, that may be okay, because who doesn't want the, who doesn't want to watch the cutscenes?
There's more of them.
Let me know if my webcam is being blocked by that channel icon. It looks like it might be blocked by the channel icon. If so, I'll move things around if I have to. Got him! Hold triangle to breach. Oops. Oh, there we go. Kill shot. Excuse me. Alright, nice flip backwards. Gives you a good shot of her backside. And why not? What's happening? What happened? What happened? I have no idea what just happened. It's like you just... Oh, you can skip it. Okay, you hold the circle button.
There's more of them.
I guess I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Okay, so you don't even have to be focused on that enemy to do the perfect parry. That's great. That's great. I love that. Yeah. Alright, I love it. No need to be focused on an enemy to parry it. If you parry in the right position and timing, it should always count. Oh, there we go. I parried twice. 2 different enemies. Once each. Got them. Alright, I love it.
Let's get out of here before more of them show up.
We have beta abilities, guys. Beta skills. Did I install the patch? I'm set up to auto-install, so I'm assuming so. I preloaded the game yesterday. I had to work, so it was preloading when I was at work. I don't have a physical copy. I'm not able to get a physical copy. Today's drink of choice is hot black coffee. Freshly percolated from my Ember mug, which my wife, unofficial wife got me. Excuse me. Got a little phlegm this morning, but we're gonna fight through it. We're gonna fight through it like Eve fights through the Nativa. That's what we're gonna do. So I guess this game is like fully patched. Whatever it is when you get it online and everything happens through the internet.
This isn't looking good.
Do I need to turn the game audio up? Do I need to turn my microphone audio up? Down, left, right, A, B, select start? Let me know. Alpha Nativa. Oh, it's spelled with a B and not a V. I might need a new boom mic arm because this one it's just barely too short. It's just slightly too short. It's not long enough. Can't skip this cutscene, but that's okay because we are here to play games and look at sexy fake women, just like Instagram. Fake sexy women. This game is like Instagram.
No.
The boobs and butts are not real, guys. The boobs and butts are not real.
God's life signs.
But there's no reason you can't stare at them anyway.
Only 2 left.
Oh boy. Oh, can you stare at someone who's dead? Should have taken my allergy meds, guys. Should have taken my allergy meds. Too late now.
Eve, pull yourself together.
Yes, Drunken Dwarf, absolutely. The dev gave a non-answer when it came to the censorship. He was like, "Oh, well, that was the patched version that we showed, and yeah, there's some internal discussion about that." Yeah. I'm like, you didn't give an answer, dude. He gave such a non-answer. Very pathetic. So what do you say about all the censorship claims? Well, you know, there was a patch, and we showed the patched version, and we're talking about it. We're gonna talk about it. Next question. Uh-oh. This guy's coming at me, and he's got 2 worlds in his hands. He doesn't have hands, he just has planets. Those are planets that the Nativa has conquered. There's a planet on his right side and a planet on his left side. Whoa! Alright, let's do this thing. Oh, shoot. I always start this with the intent not to cuss too much, but then I end up screwing it. Oh, come on. I feel like I got him, but obviously I missed. Oh, I don't think you could block that one. My bad. I'm going to try to get some perfect parries, but I'm really screwing it up. Alright, let's go ahead and get him with a beta skill. She's a woman, so it's okay for her to have beta skills. But as a man, you don't want beta skills. Okay, so apparently you parry a little before the attack. I've already forgotten everything, guys. Okay, so I'm noticing if you mash it, it tends to work a little better than hitting it once. At least for me. Mash the button. Be a button masher. Oh, I missed that last one. Son of a gun! Okay, woo, knocked him out of it. Got that one. Oh, here we go. Death skill. Not a fan of the quick time events, but we'll live. We'll make it. You just wait and hit the button. Which button do I hit? Tell me! Hurry! Tell me the button! I need to know! Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh, 2 butts for the price of 1. Unfortunately, Tacky doesn't stick around, I have to tell you, unfortunately. Sorry.
You fought well.
Let me know if the audio's all good. I'm pouring some coffee from the small mug into the big mug. This is a self-heating mug. USB powered, my friends. USB powered.
We have to find the supply camp.
I think the only reason the anti-gamer propagandists who pretend to be journalists, I think the reason they hate the jiggle physics is because these are conventionally attractive women that straight white men would want to look at. That's what they hate. They don't hate sexiness or horniness. They love Baldur's Gate when a reptile can have sex with a bear, or a demon chick can have sex with another demon chick, or 2 dudes. They're fine with that. They're fine with any sort of like unusual, strange, degenerate, outside of the norm kind of sexiness. They don't want standard sexiness. Like, they might love this character. What they don't want is conventional beauty, conventional heterosexual attraction. That's what they hate, because if you look at conventional beauty, who likes conventional beauty in a woman?
It's me.
For the most part, straight white men, and actually straight, not just white men obviously, but straight men. I'm so used to saying that phrase to combat the anti-whites out there. Oh, there goes her arm. Oh man, now she can only do it with one hand. Oh, well, you know. I think that's it. I think that's it for Tacky.
Eve, get out of here.
Let me say, if you were impaled like that, after having just had your arm cut off, you wouldn't be thinking about anyone else. You wouldn't turn to your partner and be like, run. You would just be so intensely absorbed by the pain and shock of the moment. You know what I mean? New Game Plus is tied with the patch. Oh, yeah, I know there are some things that if you don't get the patch, you don't get. This whole idea of don't patch the game, not really a solution, because any bug fixes, performance upgrades, additional content, like New Game Plus, any of that, all of that stuff is going to be tied to patches. You really can't play modern games without patching them nowadays. Oh, that was the genitals. We just saw male genitals. Also, you'll notice in a lot of recent Hollywood movies and TV shows, it'll be rated for nudity, but the nudity is men's butts, men's crotches, genitals shown fully, and yet not much from the women. And why is that? Because they know men are watching and they want to shove that sort of thing in straight men's faces. So it's not about them being opposed to jiggle. It's not about them being opposed to sexuality in the game. It's them opposing traditional, conventional sexuality, heterosexual. They hate that. They hate anything normal and good and decent. And they want things that are abnormal and degenerate and, you know, all of that. Because they honestly, they're bad people on the inside. They really are terrible people. Excuse me. Because if you listen to what they say on Twitter, they really do want people like you and me dead. No joke. Oh, look at that. She's got some high heels. Sort of. She's just walking on her, the balls of her feet.
Yes. This was the final.
Oh, by the way, this little floaty robot, that's basically Navi from Zelda, except converted to a male voice and robotic instead of a fairy. So why do games do this? I want to do a video on this at some point in the near future. I'm going to write this down. I say that, but I don't have a pen handy. Oh, there's one back there. I don't feel like reaching for it. So the reason games do this is they want you to have someone that can tell you about the world. They want there to be someone there to give you information. They want there to be someone there for the main character to showcase his or her personality. Let me make sure I have auto-collect on. Oh, I can change the drone's appearance. Can I give the drone sexy outfits? No, okay. So the only two outfits I have are the skin suit, which, by the way, if you look at it, at first it looks like there's a line in her crotch, but that's actually part of the design of the suit on top. It's not something showing through underneath. I have no interest in making the game unnecessarily harder than it has to be. So, excuse me. Auto collect, auto loot items, yes. I also do the short ponytail, because if you do the long ponytail, you'll notice. Watch this. Okay, see her? If you do the long ponytail, although it moves to the side a lot, it will sometimes, like when you're walking, block her backside. And if you're here for the booty, you want to turn that long ponytail to short, because it's really not short. That's fairly long for a lot of modern women. For her ponytail coming from up above to come down to halfway down her back, that means her hair goes down to about the top of her butt. It goes down a little bit past her belt line, right? Can I go back in the ship? No. Well, that's fine. Can I call somebody? Oh, fast travel already. Excuse me. R2 to fast travel. I don't think there's anywhere to go. Alright, yep. Well, it's good that it's there. Make a call. In the future, there will still be payphones. Hard R. You know, I'm glad that that controversy popped up, because I had no idea what that meant. I literally thought the phrase hard R meant retard, like you know, a slang term for mentally ill or people that are less intelligent. That's literally what I thought it meant. So I'm glad that there's been clarification, because what I don't want is to accidentally have used that in the wrong context and for people to think I was referring to something I wasn't. Drunken Dwarf asks, oh, shoot, hang on. The music is okay, no complaints really, though I'm always a little bit torn about lyrics in songs and games like this. It makes sense if it's a brief cutscene, or if it's a scene that just kind of plays out and then it stops. But for scenes where you're running around the world, I think that's locked. Yeah, I don't have it. For scenes where you're just running around the world playing, the lyrics can start to feel very repetitive.
Investigate this place.
So do I keep the beta unlocks from the demo? Well, for some reason, I think the problem I have is that I said I wanted to restart the demo, and I didn't realize that in order to play again, I think you have to reset everything. So I believe everything of mine was reset, so I don't have any of my progression.
It's a security code.
Not a big deal. I would rather have kept that progression, but it's gone now, I guess.
Try entering the code.
Well, I don't remember what the code was. What do you want me to do? Write it down? I'm not going to write stuff down. This isn't the olden days. That's like something we did way back in the day. You know what I mean? I remember hand-drawing maps in my parents' house, sitting there on the couch, playing video games on the Nintendo or Super Nintendo, and on a sheet of paper from school, from my school paperwork and whatnot, on the back of one of those pieces of paper I was done with, I would hand draw maps of the game world. I think those days are pretty much gone at this point, but very interesting. That used to be a thing. For those of you who are younger, you probably would never have imagined hand drawing a map from a video game, because if you've been playing games with the internet always there, then you just get on the internet. You don't need to do it by hand. There would be no reason to do it by hand, you know? By the way, yes, there's swimming. There does not appear to be any combat in swimming, which is probably for the best. You know, that slightly delayed controls on the swimming. I can tell you that combat underwater has never been good in any game I've ever played. Sekiro has underwater combat, and it kind of sucks in that game too. It's not atrociously bad, but not great. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. I mean, shoot. Alright, so I can say that some of the simpler enemies in the game will make it look maybe like this is a hack and slash. But if you haven't played this, if you go into boss fights or tougher enemy fights and you just spam the attack button, you will die. I guarantee you, you will die. That will be the end of that playthrough, and you have to start, you know, again. Not the entire playthrough, but you know what I mean. You have to start over from wherever you start over from. No, you cannot mash buttons in this game. That does not work. I've tested it out many times. None of the bosses allowed me to mash buttons. I would lose against all of them. All right, so now a lot of people have accused this of ripping off Final Fantasy 7 or 15, or I don't know what it is. But this sort of like encampment area where there's stuff to interact with has been in games for a really long time. Nier Automata, I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. How do you pronounce Nier Automata? 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 Tomata? Nier had it. And that game came out, what, Xbox 360 gen, whatever generation that was. You can listen to music, you can shop at the shop, you can... Skill settings, okay, let's do it. Plus 400 SP. Let's assign a new skill. I think this forces you to pick one in particular, which I'm actually fine with. Hold X to learn perfect dodge. So there is an issue with Souls-like. I would call this a Souls similar. It's not a Souls-like, it's a Souls similar. And that it's similar to a Souls game, it's not exactly like a Souls game, if that makes any sense. And the reason I would say that is because it has some stuff that Souls doesn't, and it doesn't have some stuff that Souls-likes do. And one of those is skill trees. Now, you may feel a certain way about skill trees in games, especially Souls-similar games or Souls-likes. And I would say they are questionable. For example, Liza P has it. And sometimes they hide or they put basic functions, basic combat moves locked behind a skill tree. That is an issue. I don't know if there's a real solution for it, but I like that the game encourages you to get this very important skill. It doesn't let you pick a silly, useless skill and leave that very important one on the table. It says, you will pick this important skill.
You're on. You have to stay alert, Eve.
Some of the music in the game is just very, very calm and, you know, I don't know how to feel about it. It's almost like too nice sounding and calm and beautiful and whatnot for what's going on, which is, you know, the world taken over by this, I'm assuming, alien species. We don't actually know entirely where the Nativa came from, as far as I know. I haven't gotten that far yet. Is the story that great? I don't know. Do I play games for the story? Almost never. I used to back when I was a kid, like I'd play JRPGs. Nowadays, I find most JRPGs are so pedantic, they're so predictable, and I just cannot suspend my disbelief for how silly the characters in those games often are. Press O right before getting hit. Make a perfect dodge. Is there any such thing as a perfect dodge? I would say no. Maybe a perfect Honda. Maybe a perfect Volkswagen. There could even be a perfect Toyota. But is there really a perfect Dodge?
Oh, it's one
Aha, let's open it up. Silly joke, huh? Oh, you know what I did not hook up was my little soundboard device. I have one of those Elgato soundboard devices. I'm just so not used to streaming. I'll get back into the habit, guys.
Eve, be careful.
My
Rapids below. If you fall, it's over.
my wife is not the biggest fan of me getting back into gaming in the YouTube channel. Like, she's very supportive, but she notices it is somewhat of a time sink for me, and that's very true. Oh yes, rip your heart out. Turn on auto loot, guys. Trust me. Turn on auto loot. Save you a bunch of time. That's about balance. So, you don't quite have the same as poise in this game, but something slightly similar. Oh, shoot. Let me try again. I'm always a little late, because I think you have to be really precise with the timing. Oh, that still didn't do it. That's one. Oh, come on. It's always before I think I need to. See? I wonder if there's a skill to unlock better timing on this. Oh, take that. Alright, alright. It's not bad, not bad. Okay. If you do a perfect parry, you get to see like this. Oh, see, that's a perfect dodge rather. That was a perfect dodge. Where's that hidden enemy? There he is! Oh, come on. I felt like I blocked that. There we go. You can chain combos together. Dodge. Perfect dodge. Block. Perfect parry. You can get, like, finishing moves. There's all sorts of stuff you can do here, you know? Omnibolt, used as a material. Combo attack enhancement. Gear is equipment that Eve can use. Oh, really? Is that what gear is? Gear sockets in the equipment tab. By pressing the options button to enter the menu, you can collect Omnibolts to unlock more slots and equip more gear. Sounds cool. So apparently you could have her wear earrings. There were some that said something about combat earrings, but they didn't actually appear to do anything. This one is plus 14% attack power, I guess. Seems cool. I want an exospine. Where do I get my exospine from? No glass. Oh, wait. I pre-ordered the game. Shouldn't I have gotten some pre-order bonuses? Although, I bought it yesterday. Was that too late? Yes, Dino Storm, welcome. Yes, I'm playing the booty game. I love how there was this guy, I don't know who it is. He was kind of a overweight, I might even say obese, black man talking to Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante is that hate-filled anti-gamer propagandist that works for Kotaku. And she writes hit piece. She reblogs content from other real writers. She also writes anti-gamer hit pieces. She wrote one on Kabrutus and a couple other people. She was talking to him, and he was like, yeah, this game, you know, it's so terrible. And, you know, they're talking about Eve and how great her ass is. It's a schmedium ass. It's such a schmedium ass. I'm like, well, maybe to you, Eve's ass is schmedium. But to me, it's very nice because, well, I'm not into fat asses. I don't want a woman's ass to be blubbery and have multiple rolls and to just continue to jiggle for 5 minutes after she stops moving. I don't want her ass so full of cellulite that the yoga pants she's wearing are stretched so thin you can see the color of her underwear. No offense. You know? Just personal preference, you know? Not into fat. Okay? Alright, let's scan the area here. If anyone knows who that was, let me know. Very fertile. Oh, no, get out of the way! Get away, it's gonna blow! It's gonna blow! Oh, that wasn't as cool as the nuclear explosions in Fallout when you shoot the cars and they give off a mini nuke. That looks like an area we should be able to get to. Let's do it. There's a secret area somewhere around here. It's not super secret. You just gotta know how to get to it. You go off the beaten path and boom, there it is. Can I break this car open? Aha, here we go. We got some enemies. Oh, shoot. Sometimes it's hard to tell when they're going to attack if it's a smaller enemy because they don't give, like, the greatest tells. Bigger enemies give much better, easier to spot tells. For those that don't know, a tell is how the enemy indicates it's about to attack so you can prepare for it.
Oh, right.
What are they putting in these cars, man? Damn! Fusion. It's a freaking fusion reactor in this car.
Thanks to that, Earth's
Shape
size
is much greater than size. That is so true.
It's the previous generation of
That is so true. I don't know where this came from, this obsession over just bigger is better.
very valuable.
That is not true with booty, and that is not true with boobs. It's not true with either. Oh, you little bastard. I knew he was there, too. He got me the first time I played through the game. More than once, too. Oh, how did I not get that? This guy's like the hardest for me to perfect parry. Seriously. Come on, now. I will say, though, this game doesn't have an exact, like, parry riposte system, which is fine. Doesn't have to. But if you're looking for a Dark Souls style parry riposte, it's not here. Boop. Super fast heal, I like that. You don't have that Dark Souls 2 style sluggishness. Nice try, freaking octopus creature. Die! Go back to the ocean. Go back to the ocean. You don't belong here. Alright, there should be a treasure chest somewhere in here. I don't mind the lyrical music because the chick who's singing it sounds hot. So you got a chick that sounds hot, you got a chick that looks hot. I never found the passcode for this. And you know what sucks? Is you can't even attempt to enter the passcode because it's all red X-like marks. I'm like, come on now, I can't even try to guess? I mean, if I want to sit there and guess the 10 billion combos or whatever it is, I don't like math. Don't make me do math. Oh, look. Cold beer here. Okay. Hot chicks and cold beer. All right, so the whole drama surrounding the censorship. You know, it's okay. It's okay to be really angry about it. It's okay not to be angry about it. I'm not taking the middle ground here. I actually think it's bullshit that they claimed it would not be censored and then they censored it. Is it a huge deal? It's a bigger deal that they lied. The bigger deal is that they lied. Kind of like FromSoft with Dark Souls 2's lighting system. How they showed us and told us what it would be and then completely changed to something much, much, much worse looking. Alright. Attack the drum to blow it up. Go, go, go! Oh! Alright, let's see if I can get them to come right on top of me here. Blow them up, blow them up, blow them up! Yeah. Kill the little face hugger dudes. I think if they jump on top of me, that basically they implant an alien inside me, and then while eating dinner with my teammates, it just bursts out of my chest. Is that how it works? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I might be... Ah, shit. Might be thinking of something else. There's too many of them. I can't keep track of which one's going to try to stab me scorpion style. Alright, alright. Oh, no. I don't have time for coffee. I must fight. Slowing down my coffee drinking here. Alright, I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. I just gotta focus on this. Oh, oh. Try it again. Oh, oh, come on. I suck at timing. Uh-oh. Well. Oh, I forgot. He does that thing in the ground, then it blows up. See, I told you guys you could die. They patched Tifa 5 years later. Poor Tifa. I wasn't the biggest fan of Tifa. She's okay. But I'm not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy VII. 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that the password? Does this game have hats? Give her a gibbous? Gibbous? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Am I out of the loop here? I think she needs some cat ears. Bunny ears, cat ears, fox ears. I'm not a furry, though. Sorry to say. Although I do have the woven goblet of enemy blood. I'm going to create like a video game icon of this to use in my videos. If you guys can do something like that for me, I'd love it. Let me know. I'd give you the biggest shout out ever. Maybe, you know, I might even be willing to commission someone to do it, as long as it doesn't cost too. What is going on? What is happening? What the? Oh, invisible wall. Fuck you. Fuck you, Shift Up. Fuck you. Fucking invisible wall I get stuck on and can't tell what the fuck's going on, so I think the goddamn controls are broken. Fuck you and your fucking invisible walls. Total bullshit right there. Hard hit to the game's review, in my opinion. That should be discussed a lot more than it is. Let me go show you this fucking bullshit. Watch this. Do you see the block here? Oh, it's almost invisible. If you're trying, look, you can't see it from this angle. Fuck you, Shift Up. Fuck you. That is bullshit. That is complete bullshit. Seriously, fuck them. Fuck them. That's the biggest issue I've found with this game so far. That kind of bullshit deserves to be called out and slammed hard. Unfortunately, you got all these anti-gamer propagandists out there that don't talk about real issues with games. They just want to focus on nonsense. Because they're not actually gamers. They're not real gamers. They're fake-ass pretend gamers. Get away! Get away! Watch out for invisible fucking walls that come up out of nowhere. You can't even see it until you come right up on it. I did not encounter that in the demo that I recall. Total bullshit. Fuck Shift Up for that. Fuck them. Assholes. Total asshole move right there. Total asshole move for game dev. And I would say amateur. That's amateur shit right there. If you can't design your game in a better way than to just pop up, have a fucking invisible wall just pop up out of nowhere, just to be like, well, let's just block their path here for no fucking reason. I just came from that direction too. Alright, enough of that. Oh, I forgot you can't, perfect. Alright, get away from that, because it blows up. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Woo! Definitely not easy game. I make it look harder than it is, trust me. Oh, I sliced him in half. I sliced him in half.
We're in the clear.
The jiggle physics will be slowly patched away over time. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. That would also be bullshit, but not as big a bullshit as just, oh, well, now you're fighting this enemy. Invisible wall. In Dark Souls, you walk through the fog wall. You see it, you interact with it, it exists behind you as soon as you walk through it. It's very obviously there. Having the invisible wall just sort of, poop, here I am, fuck you, you're gonna get stuck and attacked by enemies.
There are traces
Wow.
of markers left behind by the Legion.
Wow. Amateur bullshit. Total amateur bullshit. That's the kind of bullshit that we should have been long past, you know, like the PlayStation 2 era. That's like releasing a game in 2024 that plays at 30 frames per second. We want it to be more cinematic. Bullshit. Total bullshit. If you wanted it to be cinematic, it wouldn't play at 30 frames a second. It would play at 24 frames a second. But it doesn't, because more frames is better up to a point. I mean, beyond about 120, it's hard to tell for most people. But, you know, anyone that thinks you can't tell the difference between 30 and 60, yeah. I think if they can't tell the difference, their eyes are screwed up. They need to get themselves another set of glasses. Everyone can tell. My wife, who has never, who hasn't played a game in like decades, she can tell. Anybody can tell. Totally obvious.
Forever.
Yeah, Drunken Dwarf. Yes, you can tell the difference between 60 and 120. Definitely. Now, is it as obvious? No, of course not. But you can tell. Is this the pin code? Where's the pin code to that treasure chest? Do I have to come back to it? I'm okay with that. You know, it gives you a reason to, like, go back to previous areas. Can I break that open? No. Alright, Eve. I want the bunny suit. I want an outfit that shows off, like, her bare ass on the back end. I want Nier Automata style, where you just blow yourself up to get rid of the dress, and then you run around in the thong leotard the whole time. I know you did it. Don't pretend you didn't do it. You wasted all those healing items to do it. Alright. Oh, by the way, if this doesn't look as good as you think it should, that's because I'm playing this. I'm streaming it through a really shitty Chinese-made capture card that I bought on Amazon for like $30-some. So, that isn't fair to Stellar Blade, I know, but keep in mind that this looks much better if you hook it up directly without a shitty Chinese capture card. This looks like the same area I just came from. Am I going backwards? I am. How did I go backwards? I just crossed over that one doodad. Well, let's go back. Let's go back. I went exactly backwards. Is that supposed to be Russian or just backwards English? Alright, somehow I ended up going backwards. I'm sure you guys saw it, but me, I'm trying to read the chat and progress through the game at the same time here. Oh, I didn't know you could skip one of them. Oh. I see. I didn't even realize you could go that way. Okay, well, whatever. Kind of multiple paths here, I guess. Well, I have a feeling... Oh, no, I can go this way. I think I went this way in the demo. But I think if I jump down there, it'll be like instant death. Instant death pits. Yeah, the PlayStation 5 just doesn't look as good as PC, obviously. PlayStation 5 fanboys get mad about it, but I'm like, look, dude, you're buying a PlayStation 5 for the PlayStation ecosystem, and because you don't want to spend more to get a more powerful gaming machine, the PC, and that's fine. I mean, that's fine, but don't pretend like you've got this amazing. Don't pretend like your system is just mind-blowingly amazing and is as good as a PC. It's just not. But you didn't pay for that, so that's fine. You know, if the PS5 could compete with, you know, a $2,000 PC, it wouldn't cost $400, $500. It's not possible. The logistics don't work. There is no way Sony can make a $400 or $500 console perform like a $2,000 PC. It's just not a thing. It can't happen. If they had that kind of technology, so would the PC manufacturers, the people who make graphics cards and CPUs. Intel and NVIDIA and AMD would be making better systems, so the PC would still eclipse it. It just, you know, I remember the PS3 days when PlayStation fanboys, and no offense if you like PlayStation, that's fine, I have one, obviously. You know, I used to have some Xbox systems too, not anymore, but I remember the PS3 days. The PlayStation fanboys would be like, oh, the cell architecture is so powerful, it's better than any PC. Your $2,000 PC can't even compete with the PS3's cell technology. Oh, man. That hurt my voice box. My eyes are watering. Oh, the cell architecture. Isn't that what they called it? The cell architecture or something? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It was stupid. It was a great CPU, GPU, whatever. A good system. Very powerful. More powerful than the 360 if developers knew how to take advantage of it. And therein was the problem. Therein lies the issue. Is that most developers didn't know or weren't going to take the effort to put in to make the PS3 version of a game look much better. So typically the only PS3 games that actually looked or performed better were the exclusives made only for the PS3. Because if you were also making it for the Xbox 360 and or PC, well, you didn't want to waste time making a special version just for the PS3 just to make it look a little better, you know? Ooh, I can enhance my exospine. You know what would have been awesome? You know what would have been really cool? Is if Shift Up had made gear in the game that attached to your butt. It would be like booty gear, and it gave you enhancements. Like fast, you could move a little faster or dodge, or I don't know, you know, something. That would have really pissed off the anti-gamer propagandists out there, like Alyssa Mercante, Ash Parrish, if that's her real name. All right, here we go. Save point, save point. Collect a Bitcoin. A Bitcoin. Unfortunately, today, I don't really have anything actually in the Woven Goblet of Enemy Blood, but this is really cool. I was shocked how good the quality was on this when I first got it. I was expecting cheap Chinese garbage. This was very cheap, too. Just amazing. Amazing little goblet. Dino Storm, you're scared of upgrading to 120 FPS because you might start to hate 60? Yes, it's true. 60 never looks choppy, but when you're used to 100 plus FPS and you go back to 60, yeah, it feels a little slower. Like for me, I feel like 60 is now kind of the console standard, or should be, even though there are a lot of console games that aren't 60, well, some. And then I feel, you know, 100 plus is the new PC standard. You know what I mean? Leaps down on the enemy. I don't like moves that require you be in a specific position to perform them, because oftentimes they just aren't worth. You're already learning the skill. All right. How do I know what skills I have 1 SP. Oh, I can't get this one. What is it? Can only be used upon successful perfect dodge of an enemy's attack. Counters and stuns the enemy and temporarily increases attack speed. This is a combo attack skill. After perfect dodge, hold. Oh, hold. I have to hold something after doing something? After perfect parry, hold square, then triangle? Wow, that's a lot of moves. Make it easier to use perfect parry. Oh, I'm waiting for that. That's what I need next. I need that. All right, what do we got in here? Lingerie potion? Oh, lingering potion. Available, 2 out of 3. SP initializer. For when you run out of memory, okay, resets the skill tree. Ah, damages the enemy's shield. Continuously restores HP. Should I buy one? Shock grenade. Highly concentrated potion. Instantly restores HP. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, let's rest up. Get our health and shields back. Yeah, my monitor right now is 240, but that's just because I was looking for a good quality OLED monitor, and it just happened to be 240. I think I'd be happy with like a 120 hertz monitor, honestly. 165, yeah, that's good. 120 hertz, maybe a little too low. Maybe a little bit too low, yeah. But it wouldn't be terrible. Oh, look at that. Not quite a secret, but if you go off the beaten path, you do find some additional things. So that's cool. Auto loot for the win. All right, no. Obviously, there are going to be some more of those bullshit invisible walls that just pop up for no reason. So I may call them out when I see them and go on one of my tirades, but whatever. My wife says I go on tirades with bad technology or websites that don't work or whatever. Okay, so what did that do? I don't see what that did. Did I open the door? Did it open a door? Is that what it did? That looks like an item, but it's not. It's just a light. All right, let's see. This guy's got a shield. So obviously... Oh, yeah, okay. You can't perfect parry that. Get up. Oh. Oh, come on. I'm hitting the button. Oh, that wasn't a perfect dodge, but it was a dodge. Oh, shit. 3 hits? These guys are tricky if you don't know what you're doing, like me. Oh, come on. A new move after all the moves they've already done? Okay. I just don't get the perfect perfect parry. I think I'm used to it with the skill up. Golly, man. I suck at that. I suck. I think this right here is an optional area. Oh, shoot. That so far... Oh. Oh. Okay. I think my favorite beta skill is the one that's automatically mapped to the square button. Oh, oh, come on. You got me during the demo, too. You keep tricking me. Oh, I'm getting this guy. Man, I gotta find a better way to do more damage. I'm burning through my heals. Burning through those heals. Not the high heals. The healing potions. Okay, Drunken Dwarf, I'm glad that you have as much trouble as I have with that enemy. Well, maybe not as much as me. I really do have a lot more trouble than I should, but, you know, whatever. Alright, Borker. This spells Borker. Borker. He's a real Borker. I need a new insult that I can use. Can you give her a hat? I think so, right? That's a good question. I haven't seen her in a hat. I think I've seen her with, like, bunny ears or whatever. I feel like I have, but maybe not. She has a bunny suit that you can wear where you can see her bare ass in the back with a thong. I think there are only, like, 2 outfits where it pretty much shows her bare bottom. Well, not completely bare. I mean thong style. That's what I'm looking for. One of those outfits. I don't know how long it takes or how hard it is to get. Eve is protected by a shield. Eve, yep. Use skills like Shield Breaker or Shield Destruction Gear to quickly destroy an enemy shield. Okay, so I imagine Shield Breaker is a skill I gotta invest in, right? Okay, let's see. What? That neither hit me nor did I parry it. Oh, come on. I was trying to dodge it, but I'm stuck in the corner here. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Get up! So fucking slow getting up. That's like Dark Souls 2 style sluggish. I will never stop comparing shit to Dark Souls 2. I think Dark Souls 2 is like the perfect example of a game just royally fucked up. An example of taking something great and just fucking it up hard. There we go. Alright, I really suck at those guys. Oh, look at that. Maybe we can read a book. Pick one, Eve. Pick one. Plastic Hearts Volume 3. Okay. How do I scroll down? Oh, there we go. That was delicious reading. I really enjoyed it.
Adam, what is this?
Don't you know?
Adam and Eve, the two characters in the game.
A map? How do you synchronize the location on the map?
Might be time to go get some more coffee. I'm running low here. So, how do I get to my other heals? I have some other heals. Memory stick? Oh, is that like... Okay. Important items, mission items, usable items. Didn't I buy some of those? No, I guess not. I don't know how all that works. I have to figure it out as we go here. Let me see if I have any gear. No items available to equip. I thought I guess I didn't pre-order in time. That sucks. Oh well. Changes the appearance of the drone. All I can do is equip her skin suit, which just makes the game harder. So I think I'll pass on that. I'm not usually the type to make a game harder than it is. I just go with normal and play as is, you know. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I want you guys to enjoy listening to this music of me playing the piano, and then we'll see what happens here. Wait, I don't play the piano? What happened? I don't know how. I thought in the demo you played the piano. Well, that's nonsense. Anyway, time for some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. By the way, I got these new headphones. I believe they're the HyperX Cloud Alpha, whatever. I just wanted some wireless ones. I got tired of dealing with the wire everywhere. There was so much wire, you know what I mean? Just wire, lots of wire. Oh, shoot, here we go. Oh, man, I'm low on health. What do I do? Oh, shoot. I'm so bad at this. Oh, see, when you're doing a beta skill, you can't parry when you're in the middle of a beta skill. Got him. Okay. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Don't die! Ooh! Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh, I gotta bite my nails. Uh-oh. What happened? Stuff is shutting down. My camera shut off. I think the whole thing crapped out. It looks like yeah, okay.
The crack is quite deep. It's going to be difficult to pass. We'll have to go across, past the parking tower.